Good morning, traders, or good afternoon, depending on your location. Welcome to Elliott Wave Advanced. My name is Samuel Okoyeocha. Okay, let us, for your information, last week, by the grace of God, we get so many good results. Most of our trades triggered, made some money. We also made some losses, some little losses. What matters is that you made more money than losses. When you take 10 trades in a week and you lose 2 or lose 1 or lose 3 and win 7, you are doing good. You don't think it may be difficult to win all, but not impossible. We won so many trades. Now I'm welcome to a new week. As usual, we start with DXY. DXY, we have gotten to a reversal level. From what I'm seeing, the possibility of getting a new low is just 30%. Sorry, the possibility of getting a new high is just 30%. Okay, but EURUSD, the possibility of getting a new low is 90% or even 9%. So this time around, just as I said last week, that silver may be going up, gold will be making sideways, or gold will be going down, silver will be making corrections. So now in DXY and USD might be going down. DXY will be making sideways or making corrections. So let's go to 4 hours where we can see things that will give us results. So now, in my last video, I predicted this very drop. You know, somebody said that I should be showing last result, but doing that will make my videos to be so long, so I don't have such time. So to save time, if you want to know how the last video, maybe the one that went well and the one that didn't went well, just take your time, watch the last videos, and my videos are segmented. So you can just you want to know what my forecast was last week. Maybe on GBPJPY, you go there, you click GBPJPY, and you see what happened there. It's simple. So showing the result will take much of our time. And I know, like myself, I don't like watching long videos on YouTube. And I know many people will not like watching long videos on YouTube. So let's go to business. DXY, what we have here is that after this drop, what next? I can see the market is going up, but not after this very sharp move, which may be, my prediction was that we are getting to this level. This is my prediction, this level. Then we go down. Though not entirely, I can only be proved wrong when the price goes above this level. You can see here is our very stop loss. So this is where I predict it will end and drop. But after the sharp move, the market is making gradual move up. So I'm still insisting that the market, I'm still seeing the market go down from here. Okay, in as much that it went above the area I expected. Now I'm still expecting the market to drop. Even if we are getting a new low, my first expectation is that, first of all, maybe this can be said to be So this can be our wave A, then this will be our wave B, then this will be our wave C before we get the new high. But if the market would get a new high, it means this is our wave 1, this is our wave 2, then this is our wave 3, or maybe lower, and so on. So for now, let's focus on whether this drop will happen or not. Then, secondly, for this drop to happen, it must make something like this. Before you can sell, let it do something like this. Then you sell. Because it may keep doing this for a few days before the drop. So don't just enter. Though even if you enter, maybe something like this happened, you enter from here, you know the risk is very small. So some risks are worth taking. So if you keep doing this, maybe you enter somewhere here and stop loss here. I think the risk is just very small risk. But to be conservative, allow it to break this very channel. Then give you sell before you sell. That's how I trade. I don't enter blindly. Though sometimes I do that when I see that it is obvious it will drop. But if you don't have experience, don't do that. There are some stuff you see, you say that this will surely drop, and 90% of the time they will drop. That's experience. When you join our class, you learn all those things. So having said this, let me move to EURUSD. EURUSD, what do we have here? As I told you that you must be USD will likely be going low, while DSY will be going sideways. So USD is obvious it is getting new low. In fact, I don't have a double mind whether it is getting low or not. So I'm just 90% favor. My bias favors lower move. 99%. So we are getting new low. That's what I can see here. So going lower, you can see with 1, 2, we are expected to get with 4 around this level. A drop to this level. Let me use. So with 1, 2, 3, maybe A, B, C, 4, then 5. I will sell at this level again. Then maybe expect some persons here again and final drop. So we may get as low as 0.96, 0.95 on EURUSD. That's what I can see here. That's what I can see here, except something happens and I get a sharp move up. Then I stop looking for selling. As long as the market haven't make a sharp move up, the selling is what I'm looking for. Okay, that's all for EURUSD. USDCAD. What do we expect on USDCAD? I think I will show you daily chart again. USDCAD, we are expecting the market to move up on daily charts, but how do we enter? 4 hours will help us to join to buy. So daily charts shows that we are still going up. Then on 4 hours, how do we enter? Allow it to give us correction, maybe 1.131, 1.1315, 1.1313. This is our buying zone. So for next week for DXY, what I'm trying to say, it isn't time to sell because it is obvious it is going higher and higher. Okay. The next one, USDCHF. USDCHF, what do we have there? Let me show you daily chart again. USDCHF made some kind of upward move. This type of structure is not easy to follow, but what I can see here is that we are going down. So let's go to 4 hours to know how we can join the sellers. So as once I get an ABC, I will sell. So my selling will be between 0.97 to 0.975. This is the area I'm looking for sell setup. Remember, to buy or sell, you must get a setup. If you don't know what setup is, join our VIP group where we teach everything we are doing here, and our fee is affordable, very, very affordable. Okay, so let's move. Pounds JPY, sorry, pounds USD, we are getting lower again. We are getting new low again. That's what I see. Let's go to 4 hours to see how we can join. So on 4 hours, what I'm looking for now is okay, let me even go down to 1 hour. That's where we get something better. So the move is down. So how do we join? I will only join if price comes to this level. If I see the price to this level. Of course, I closed my sell last week. I sold around here. I sold around here last week. So this drop, I closed around here. So when I get another clear pattern, I will sell again. So it's still a sell market, not a buy market yet. Okay, so let's move. AUDUSD. I'll show you daily on this one again. AUDUSD. The market is still going down, or even weekly. Let me even show you weekly. So this very move, when pressed up to this level, I think I remember I told you with this sharp move, you may not get lower, but after the sharp move, you get sharp move down again. Now it is obvious it is still dropping, so we will likely see the price inside the reversal zone. That is between 0.66 to 0.63, or let's see daily. So the price will likely drop to 0.6644, 0.6256. So what do you, my bias is that I'm looking for sell. Okay, I'm looking for sell. AUDUSD and New Zealand USD are looking for sell. If price comes to this zone between 0.673, 0.677, I will look for sell setup and continue, and I will sell and look, and my target will be at the reversal box. New Zealand USD. New Zealand USD. Last week we were expecting an ABC. We were expecting an ABC before drop, but the market made a sharp move. So maybe a news or something like that. So one beautiful thing about Wave is that when market changes, you will know the next thing to do. That's how beautiful Wave is. When market changes by sudden, you follow the next structure and continue making your profit. So now, what do we expect? A little move higher and sell. New Zealand USD, AUDUSD, they are all selling phase. Now the point is look for sell. Look for set up to sell. Not don't see anything to buy now. These two pays. Okay, so let's move to the next pair. JP225. JP225. Remember, this pair, I have been telling you that we will likely get okay, not on this. Okay. Now the next move on this is still selling. When it dropped to 26,700 zone, 26,300 to 6,700, we look for buy. Then all this zone is the reversal zone. It can be extended. Whether it will extended or not, we will know. If vice doesn't occur in this blue zone, then it will likely extend. But for now, we focus for the price to drop on this zone. So let me show you on 4 hours. So now, what we do is that we look for setup. When price gives us a complete swatch of this level, then selling with 8,000, sorry, between 7,800 to 8,000, we look for sell down to 26,700 to 6,300. That's where we will take profit if we get the setup. So for me, I don't see reason to buy the 55 for now. Let's go to the next pair. EURJPY. EURJPY, what am I expecting is a drop. A, B, C, it will still, the pair is still selling. I mean, the pair is still buying. You can see the labeling. This is wave 1. This is wave 1, A, B, C, wave 2, wave 3. So we're looking for another A, B, C, wave 4, then buy. So the better trade is to buy. So if you want to sell, you need to use lower lot size to sell because it is still buying. So I'm intending to buy it at this point. Then selling it, the best thing to do is to allow it to break this low. But you know, the risk reward is little. If you want to sell it, maybe you sell, you may place a sell stop here, stop loss here. But if you sell from this level, maybe it pushes up, you sell from here, stop loss will be here. So you decide whether you will trade it or not. But I will advise, if you trade this, use small lot size because the risk reward is not much. But buying it will be a good idea because stop loss will be just this place. Will be here. But you must get price top before you buy. Okay, it's a must. I mean, I advise you get buy stock before you buy. Don't just buy blended because it's a blended to our reversal zone or our buy zone. USDJPY is our next pair. The pair is same with almost same thing with EURJPY. A drop to this level, we look for buy setup. Simple. Let's go to pound JPY. Pound JPY. We are also looking, this pound JPY is somehow different from, the structure is somehow different from other JPY pairs. Okay, other JPY pairs are buying, are strong in buying. Buyers are very strong, but pound JPY is somehow going sideways. So on this daily, the only thing I see here is that it will, I mean, 99% sure it will drop to this level, to 159, 157 to 159. It can even drop to 154 before we look for buy. So now, what we'll be looking for is, how do I sell? Okay, but for that, let's go to 4 hours to know how we can sell. Now, I don't make any labeling. So the idea is, let us watch between Monday and Tuesday. If we get A, B, C, then if we get it, it will be a good idea to sell. Because I cannot just enter sell from here. No, you enter sell from here, the market may try to make a very big correction. Okay, maybe it will go to this level again before selling. That's why you have to wait to get sell setup. So I expect sell setup to ABC and sell. And if market want to do a very extended correction, I have to wait before I sell. So don't sell or buy blindly. Don't harm your account. Let's go to gold. Let's go to gold. Gold, I will go to daily again on gold, or even weekly. I don't show weekly charts all the time. Remember, last time I showed weekly charts, I said, yeah, we are coming to 1600 price zone, but not a must. I remember what I said, not a must, in the sense that this sharp move can truncate this move and it begin to go up. But as the time, as market may have it, it didn't cause the truncation, it dropped again. Now you can see the markets have touched the reversal zone. The question is, will it go deeper in the reversal zone, or at least drop to the middle of the reversal zone? The answer, I don't know yet. So let's follow the market from what we see. So now on daily chart, we can see the possibility of dropping deeper in the reversal zone is here. So, but on daily chart, you cannot see things much. So let's go down to 4 hours. So now on 4 hours, this is where I'll show you some labelings. Okay, this is wave 4 after this drop. Now, this is wave 1. This is wave 2. Wave 3 is still developing. So now, how do we enter the trade? It's simple. If the market enters our reversal zone, that is between 1682 to 1700, it will be an ideal level to look for sell setup. Then, if you can enter sell here, here will be your stop loss. So here will be our sell zone. If price enters this place, selling is recommended. The stop loss will be here. But once the price drops below this level, the stop loss will be you bring it to break even. Okay, because the market can turn anytime. It doesn't care whether you are in or not. And if I enter sell from here, I will not close this because before will be maybe a shallow move, then it will drop again. Now, one thing you will also be aware is that this wave trade I put here is not a forecast. It can drop as low as this level, and with that we go lower. So have that in mind. Okay, so but what we've got is to get the entry at this level. Okay, let's go to silver. Silver, remember what I said last week, last 2 weeks, even last 3 weeks, that Bitcoin and that gold might be going down, silver will be doing sideways. Now you can see that silver is buying and gold is selling. So how do we handle this situation? Simple, you choose one, you leave one and choose one. For instance, if you say that it is somehow that gold will be selling, silver will be buying, the one that seems more real, you follow it. For instance, I may choose to ignore silver and sell gold, because as gold is selling, silver might do something like this and be buying like this, maybe correct. By the time it is doing this type of move, gold we have finished selling and both will begin to buy. Okay, I said this last week. So for now, you decide whether to let gold be or whether to let silver be. But myself, I will let silver be for now and sell gold. Or maybe I will divide my lot size. I watch for buy setup on silver to buy, and watch sell setup for gold and sell. So the pairs used to go together, but sometimes they disagree. It happens from time to time. Okay, let's go to platinum. Platinum, what do we have? Platinum is buying. Platinum is buying. I don't see it sell for now. At least let us watch what happens when it comes to this level to know whether it will drop from here or not. Or let me try to show you daily or even weekly. So why I say let's watch for this channel is that sometimes market respects channels. So for now, platinum is fond of truncating reversal zones. Platinum hardly come to reversal zones. This is the only place platinum came to a reversal zone. If I go down to weekly charts, it doesn't come to the reversal zone. So maybe it will continue going higher. Or if the weekly, this is our weekly reversal zone, I don't think it is coming to this reversal zone. So for daily, this move is sharp. This move is sharp. So, but let us watch whether it will break this channel and continue going up. So that's what I can show on platinum. Going down to 4 hours, platinum is buying. Okay, but now you can see again, this is the reversal zone for buy. It didn't get to the reversal zone and reverse. So platinum is fond of truncating the reversal zones, just like and some few other places do that. So I didn't enter the buy. I closed my buy. I entered the buy after the break of this. I entered the buy. I closed it here. I didn't trade this. I didn't sell this. I didn't buy this. I didn't sell this. I closed my buy at this level. Now I'm looking for buy again. But now I don't see what will convince me to buy, because the buy have taken up from here. And I couldn't join it. Now I will watch. If I get set up from here, I will sell. If I didn't get, I will leave it for now. US oil. US oil. Let's see daily. The US oil have completed the ABC. Okay. Can we get, have it finally reversed to buy? I'm not sure. Let's see 4 hours. From 4 hours, what I see here is that it will drop further. This is what I can see on oil. So if you are buying oil, be careful, because we get this big move, or at least we get this maybe something like this might happen. At least oil might drop to 80, 81, 80, even if it won't come to 78, 76 levels, may drop to 80, 81 before going up. So I'm just making forecast. It might begin to go up when market opens. I don't know, but from structure I'm looking at, oil will likely drop very deeper again before buying. What am I trying to say? I will not buy oil until I see it. Until I see oil close this level, until I see oil below this this current low. This is the current low for oil. If oil doesn't go below it, I will look for buy setup, or maybe until it breaks this channel and I see a move like this, I cannot look for buy. But for now, I'm watching oil to drop further before I buy. What next? US 100. US 100. That's NASDAQ. 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 NASDAQ, no? NASDAQ, I want to remind you that I said you might get a new low. I said it for the past month. I'm saying that we might get a new low. Now it is obvious we are getting a new low. So this is WXY, this is XZ. So, but I don't have much time to be labeling it now. So now, what matters now is that look for sell setup. Simple. You can see I made this forecast. If you want my last week video, I said in as much that we get this drop, that we will get a move up to this level. So that's when I put this very little point. So for now, it is dropping. How do we join? To join, we need to get nice correction, something like ABC, something like this, before we can now sell. So don't enter blindly. And if you enter any sell, no, we are getting a new low. We are getting a new low. It will be a nice trade. Those who could sell from here, let me say something. Market may begin to move. I'm just giving you buy or sell setup. There was no sell setup here, so I did not sell. I was looking for something like this, maybe a drop correction before I sell. I didn't get it. So this is one of the time, if you enter blindly, it may favor you or not, because here is the stop loss. Anybody that have entered here is a risky trade, but it is almost all time 50-50. You might have if anybody has entered here, the bargain paid very well, because the market might do something like this and begin to move up again. After clearing your stop loss, it begins to drop. That's why it is always good to allow it to give you setup. So all is both SP500, they are doing the same thing. They are all selling USDCAD, they are all selling. So I'm showing you only one pair because no time to be saying about all of them. Now I will also add Bitcoin on this one because I don't have time to make another video. I'm going to do something very important. So let's go to Bitcoin so that I make all this on one video. Bitcoin, let me go to daily again. Last week, there's something I explained. In past weeks, I'm saying we will likely get a new low. And when I saw this very sharp move, I said that here might be the ending of this dropping. But after 2 days, the market made a sharp move again. So now what do we expect? What do you expect? Let's go to 4 hours. Now the market is making something complex. And let me teach you something. We may not. This can still be as I said last week, this may still be the last dropping zone after this move. Because why? What the market is doing now, we might see a sharp move anytime. I know what I'm saying. Okay. So from what I'm seeing now, we may get a sharp move anytime. Okay, so I will just leave it like that. What am I trying to say? If you are trading Bitcoin or as futures or margin, you better focus on other pairs, because in this type of situation, it is difficult to say whether we are going down or we are going up. So the structure doesn't allow us to pinpoint where we are going. Maybe the cause is because of what happened on Ethereum. Ethereum made a merge. Okay, let me go to Ethereum. You can remember Ethereum. I kept saying Ethereum is performing better than Bitcoin. And although of course it is obvious it's doing that. Okay, that Ethereum will not give us a new low, rather it will drop to this level between 1,119 and 1,060 or 70 before going up. And when this was happening, I said that we might even get lower, but we should wait and know whether the price will break this channel. That's why I put this. That once it goes this channel, we will see it going higher and higher and higher. So now are we still getting to this level of 1,119 and 1,050? Can we get there? I don't know. Maybe let's see what 4 hours is telling us. The language of 4 hours is not even clear, in the sense that, okay, let me show you something. Okay, the language of 4 hours is suggesting. Okay, this is what we may get. We may, because why? After the reaction of Ethereum margin, people may begin to buy again. So fundamentals have much role to play on cryptocurrencies. So this is just technical. It's technical, you may get this, but it is 50-50. The price may continue doing this, and before you know it, it will do this, just like Bitcoin. So you we also be careful if you're trading Ethereum as margin or as futures. So, and this is what I showed last week, that if we doesn't get drop from here, and the market breaks this channel, these two channels, then forget about selling again. As God may have it, it is dropping. I don't know if it will still drop to this level or not. So just be careful. That's the only thing I can tell you about Bitcoin. I buy and sell coin as a margin, but for now, I don't sell any coin or buy any coin as futures. I focus on currency pairs. Okay, so that's where I'm getting and concluding my video of today. Today's video is very, very long. Wow, 41 minutes. Wow. Anyway, that's how it is for today. Past weeks, they are just 30 minutes to something minutes. But today, there are many things to explain. That's why it's 40 minutes. I don't like my video to be above 30 minutes. Maybe next week, it will be shorter again. Remember, if this is the first time you are watching our video, subscribe, like, and share with your friends. Then we have students group, or maybe you call it VIP group, or pro group, or premium group, any name you call it. That's where we teach. That's where we teach, and we only charge nothing more than $500. And we don't rush you to learn everything under 1 month or under 2 months or even 3 months. I understand some people can learn very fast, some can learn very slowly. So my plan is to accommodate everybody. Once you pay the rental fee we charge, we give you time to learn at your pace. You learn at your pace. I don't rush you, so that once you learn it, you have learned it. Thank you for watching subscribe, share, and ask questions, make comments. God bless you. Bye.